Regions near the Earth space in proximity to the Earth is physically similar to the remainder of interplanetary space, but is home to a multitude of Earth-orbiting satellites and has been subject to extensive studies. For identification purposes, this volume is divided into overlapping regions of space. Near-Earth space is the region of space extending from low Earth orbits out to geostationary orbits. This region includes the major orbits for artificial satellites and is the site of most of humanity's space activity. The region has seen high levels of space debris, sometimes dubbed space pollution, threatening any space activity in this region, 98. Some of this debris re-enters Earth's atmosphere periodically, 102. Although it meets the definition of outer space, the atmospheric density inside low Earth orbital space, the first few hundred kilometers above the Kármán line, is still sufficient to produce significant drag on satellites, 97. A computer-generated map of objects orbiting Earth, as of 2005. About 95% are debris, not working artificial satellites, 103. Geospace is a region of space that includes Earth's upper atmosphere and magnetosphere, 99. The Van Allen radiation belts lie within the geospace. The outer boundary of geospace is the magnetopause, which forms an interface between the Earth's magnetosphere and the solar wind. The inner boundary is the ionosphere, 104, 105. Geospace is populated by electrically charged particles at very low densities, the motions of which are controlled by the Earth's magnetic field. These plasmas form a medium from which storm-like disturbances powered by the solar wind can drive electrical currents into the Earth's upper atmosphere. Geomagnetic storms can disturb two regions of geospace, the radiation belts and the ionosphere. These storms increase fluxes of energetic electrons that can permanently damage satellite electronics, interfering with shortwave radio communication and GPS location and timing. Magnetic storms can be a hazard to astronauts, even in low Earth orbit. They create aurorae seen at high latitudes in an oval surrounding the geomagnetic poles. Earth and the Moon as seen from cislunar space on the 2022 Artemis 1 mission. X-geospace is a concept used by the US to refer to space of high Earth orbits, ranging from beyond geosynchronous orbit, GEO, at approximately 35,786 kilometers, 22,236 mi, out to the L2 Earth-Moon Lagrange point at 448,900 kilometers, 278,934 mi. This is located beyond the orbit of the Moon, and therefore includes cislunar space, 112. Translunar space is the region of lunar transfer orbits between the Moon and Earth, 113. Cislunar space is a region outside of Earth that includes lunar orbits, the Moon's orbital space around Earth, and the Lagrange points, 101. Deep space is defined by the United States government as all of outer space which lies further from Earth than a typical low Earth orbit, thus assigning the Moon to deep space, 107. Other definitions vary the starting point of deep space from that which lies beyond the orbit of the Moon to that which lies beyond the farthest reaches of the solar system itself. 120. The International Telecommunication Union, responsible for radio communication, including with satellites, defines deep space as distances from the Earth equal to or greater than 2 million kilometers, 1.2 million miles, 121, which is about 5 times the Moon's orbital distance, but which distance is also far less than the distance between Earth and any adjacent planet, 122.